A new proposal to take the city's homeless off of the streets. A local activist has some plans to build what would be the nation's first planned homeless community right in our own backyard.
Yeah, Fox 5's Matt DeLucia was there as Mayor Oscar Goodman and other local leaders got a first look at this plan. Matt.
Yeah, guys, it would be more than 600 acres just north of the valley that the homeless would be able to live and work without fear of violence or being kicked out. Only Fox 5 cameras were there as the homeless community spoke out in favor of moving out of the city.
I was sleeping on the bus stop, sleeping at the cemetery.
It's a common story you'll hear in the area of Main and Fourmaster. Fences and barricades line the sidewalks that many Valley men, women, and families called their home. Last month, for safety reasons, Metro cleared that area, also known as Tent City.
We've now created another problem with the homelessness because now they're scattered throughout the valley.
Dr. Joseph D'Angelo spent years trying to come up with a plan to help the homeless in a way that's favorable to the city, and today it was unveiled.
Joshua's community, the first true homeless community in the nation.
At the Southern Nevada Regional Planning Coalition meeting today, D'Angelo proposed a fully self-contained community 29 miles north of the city, just outside the Paiute Reservation. It's government land, and D'Angelo is asking Washington to grant 640 acres of land to build pavilion-style homes, schools, and everything a community needs to function.
By moving people out of town, away from the lure of the city that we have, they're going to hang on to their money.
And for the homeless, a place to get back on their feet is the biggest step.
And when the sun goes down, it's your chance to go get somewhere to get some sleep. So you're always trying to find some place to go.
You don't know who could be that next entrepreneur. You don't know who could be that next singer, that next dancer. It could be the one that's on the side of the road.
And this community would be funded through private grants, so no taxpayer dollars in play here. The board says it will look into this plan, and Dr. D'Angelo says he's confident that he can get this project going as soon as possible. But the go-ahead, guys, has to come from Washington. He just wants the blessing of the planning coalition to help seal the deal.
Are they giving any kind of indication on when they'll give that blessing?
It could take a couple of months. The Planning Coalition says that they want to review all the documents, all of the plans, just to see if this is actually good enough that it can actually work, and then they'll go ahead with it, hopefully.
Thanks, Matt. The community is intended to rehabilitate the homeless. It could support as many as 15,000 people once fully complete.